Hello, Sumo fans. I'm Scott Finlay, and welcome to another edition of the Banzuke rankings right here on World of Sumo. In the last couple of days, the rankings were dropped. My apologies. As many of you know, I usually get this video out within hours of their release, but as that was Christmas evening for me this time, we are a couple of days late. But with some nice mix-up on the Banzuke that are happening as the faces of the top of the sumo world are starting to change, my timing goes out of the window as these young guns of our beloved sport are seeing that in fact it is their time now. So with that, go grab the remnants of your Christmas dinner and whap it on a sandwich. Get that kettle clicked as I take you through the January Banzuke 2023. First up, let's get the demotions and the promotions out of the way first as usual. No Makuuchi debutantes this time around, but we do get 3 returnees despite only 2 demotions due to the sideburns himself, Chiyotaru's out of nowhere retirement during November's Basho. Anyway, Lone Wolf of Nishikaido Bear, Mitoru, gets another stab at Makuuchi as he takes Maegashira 15 West. Everyone's favourite funny chubster Chiyomaru comes back and takes 16 West from Juryo 1, along with Tsurugisho, who goes to 15 East from Juryo 3 East after 10 wins in November. Demotions see young up-and-comer Atami Fuji fall back to Juryo 3 East after only 4 wins at Maegashira 15 West, and a sharp drop also hits the Sultanator Teretsuyoshi after he didn't win a single bout in November and now rests at Juryo 10 West. So we probably won't see him back for at least a couple of good bashos. Okay, as for the rest of Makuuchi, filling the 16 East spot goes to veteran Takara Fuji. We have done the next couple already, so let's jump straight to 14. On East, Abe Light, aka Ichi Yamamoto, and on the West, it's Mongolian Azamaru, who after 7 wins in November both managed to keep their ranks and be a couple of those guys who managed to get these lifelines when the Banzuke has so many ups and downs from the previous Basho. Falling slightly to 13 East, we have young Kotoshoho joined on the West by Shoulders for Days Kotoeko, who also takes a small decrease in ranking with his stablemate. 12 East sees Kagayaki's 9 in November give him a 3 rank bump from 15. West sees another veteran in Okinaumi jump 1 rank from last Basho. The Henka machine Chiyoshoma's 7 last Basho sees him drop to 11 East, with the West on 11 taken by beloved Georgian giant Tochinoshin, whose 6 in November may be a sign of things to come in his future, in my opinion. The biggest assets holder in sumo, Bulgarian brute Oyama, is on the list of saves as he keeps his rank of 10 East, while 10 West sees Hiradoumi's 10 in November get him a comfy bump up from 16. Maegashira 9 has Takanosho's 7 in November, let him keep the East spot, while on the West we see a wee drop from the ladies' man Endo to 9 West. Bulldozer Onosho secures himself a nice bump up to 8 East, joined by purebred of sumo Oho on the West, a career high for young Oho. Ichinojo falls to 7 East, but if you've seen my latest news video, if not, here it is. But he is suspended for 1 Basho after breaking COVID rules, so won't compete in January. 7 West has sumo's elastic man Ura also take a dive, only managing 4 wins in November. Headbutt first, ask questions later, Hokuto Fuji falls to 6 East, joined by Sakagawa Bay veteran Miyogiru on the West. Newly invigorated Ruden takes 5 East, while West is snapped up by Nishikigi. 4 East sees a man who will be Sanyaku by September or before, in my opinion, Nishiki Fuji, who is joined by Sadanaumi on the West of Maegashira 4 rank, who despite 8 wins last time has nowhere to go. 3 East has November Yusho winner, the arms and legs with a man in the middle, and who I have discovered after his win is basically the Marmite of sumo. You love him or you hate him, Abe shoots up the Banzuke from 9 West, while Maegashira 3 West has Bag of Tricks Midori Fuji, who is another guy who, despite 8 wins in November, has nowhere to go and stays put. 2 East sees ex-Ozeki and now ex-Sanyaku mainstay Mitakuume taste the rank and filer tiers for the first time in a long time after his lacklustre outings this year, after his January Yusho. He is no doubt desperate to return. Let's hope his injured shoulder allows that to happen. Another man dropping from Sanyaku is another 2022 Yusho winner. The Nowada King, Tamawashi, sits on the west side of Maegashira 2. From Komusubi to Maegashira 1, the flying monkey Tobizaru will want to stay strong in January to get himself back up there, while on 1 West, Daisho is the 4th man to lose Sanyaku status from November's outings. Sanyaku remains bolstered though with talent, with 4 Komusubi and Sekiwaki for us to get excited about. First up, Komusubi has Macy claim back Sanyaku at the East spot, with future Yokozuna Kiribayama, 2 debuting stars of the Sanyaku rank, has Wakamoto Haru get a nice bump to join his brother in the land of sumo's metaphorical giants. Another purebred young gun is Kotonowaka, who finally gets what he deserves in a debut in Sanyaku, and now will be wanting to match ranks with his father, the ex-Sekiwaki Kotonowaka, now Sadagotaki Oyakata. Papa Yasu fans will rejoice as his 12-win June Yusho in November at Maegashira 1 sees his return to Sanyaku at Sekiwaki East. Takayasu is now so close to that Ozeki return, the buzz around him alone in January will be enough to get us all hyped. Of course, now a Sanyaku mainstay, Wakatakakage sits with the Philly Bear on the east, while the 2 west spots see demoted ex-Ozeki Shodai, who will need 10 wins in January to return to his former rank, along with Hoshoru, whose 11 in November reconfirmed his status as Sekiwaki as well deserved. Do you guys think Shodai will manage it, or is it curtains for him? Let me know in the comments. Lone Ozeki sees Japanese Bulldog Takakesho stand strong as always, as he will be the top ranked Rikishi with Yokozuna Terunofuji still out until March. But apparently his rehab is going great, so fingers crossed. Who do you think will take this January's Yusho? What do you think of the Banzuke picks in the rankings? Fair? Was anybody treated unjust? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And that's it for this Banzuke edition here on World of Sumo. Thank you so much for watching, and Sumo fans, remember, like, subscribe, hit that bell. Oh, what a nugget! What a nugget!